Mighty Trinity, the one true God.
A far cry from the days of his installation. Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, made his decision to step down over his management of one of the worst sexual abuse scandals in the Anglican Church's history. It was the culmination of days of pressure. Since the publication of the Macon Review, an independent report into the Church of England's handling of the grave abuses committed by John Smythe, a barrister and a prominent volunteer within the church who ran Christian holiday camps. A man who since the 1970s abused at least 130 boys and young men in the UK, as well as Zimbabwe and South Africa. In 2013, Welby was informed of the range of abuse perpetrated by Smythe. He said he was told that the police had been informed, but instead of formally alerting the authorities himself, Welby did not follow up to ensure justice for Smythe's victims.
Justin Welby in 2013 became aware of the full extent of Smythe's abuses of us, not just boys in the UK like myself, but boys in Africa as well, in Zimbabwe and in South Africa. And I think that he didn't do the right thing. He and the Bishop of Ely should have made sure that these abuses were properly reported to the authorities, but he admits, and this is covered off in the review, that he failed to act properly and rigorously and responsibly.
The report details a church in crisis that abandoned its duty to protect the victims. It instead allowed one of its most prolific serial abusers to escape justice. Confronted with his failures, Justin Welby had little choice but to resign. The extent of his inaction provoked sharp criticism from other senior members of the church.
It's not just within the church. There have been voices within the church, but it's also voices looking in from the outside. And from the outside, people are saying, how can the church credibly claim to be concerned about safeguarding when this kind of monumental failure happens at a senior level and there's no action as a result?
Smythe died in 2018 in Cape Town, never having accounted for his crimes. And the church that enabled him, damaged and left in disarray at its failure to deal with another prolific abuser. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.